Hey everybody, for those of you who don't know our channel, welcome. If you're here for the first time, thank you. Hit that thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you know where we're going to make some more videos. This video is about the Golden Bachelor. You probably have heard a lot about it, so let's do this. And I love reality TV shows, and this one, it hasn't even started yet, and I'm getting super excited about it. So I'm so happy to talk about it before it even airs. But there's been a lot of media in and around this. So the premise is that we have a older gentleman, Golden Bachelor. Huh? You see what they did there? And help him find love. And the more I read about this guy, the more I really feel like watching the Golden Bachelor. We're just going to have a different vibe, but we don't know yet. So let's talk about the Golden Bachelor. Anyway, my name is Tammy. I am a mental health therapist, and I love talking about relationships and dating. I am a couples counselor, and so anytime I can find anything in and around relationships and couples counseling, dating, love, I just love. So in the context of the reality show, the term Golden Bachelor refers to a successful and highly sought after bachelor who possesses various desirable qualities that is often given to a bachelor who is financially well off, attractive, and they have a stable career. In some cases, the term may imply that the bachelor is looking for a long-term committed relationship or marriage. So I'm assuming that's what's going to happen on this show. The concept of Golden Bachelor adds an extra layer of intrigue, don't you think? And it seems kind of exciting as the contestants compete for the love and attention of this highly desirable older gentleman. It's all part of the drama and entertainment that makes The Bachelor such a popular reality TV series. So who is the Golden Bachelor? Let's see. So Gerry Turner is a 71-year-old male widower from Indiana. He'll be dating 22 women all at once in his age group. I am totally here for it. According to the Today Show, Turner is a widower who states he lives in his dream house on a lake in Indiana. He enjoys barbecues, pickleball, and spending time with his family and friends. Aw, I already like Gerry, don't you? But in 2017, Gerry lost his high school sweetheart, Tori. They were married, I think, 43 years, and she died after falling ill. It makes me want to talk about being a widow. So being a widow definitely has lots of challenges. I can't even imagine how it feels to lose a partner. You know, I've been happily married for several years, and if he was all of a sudden gone, I really don't know how I would deal with it. And you know what? I have been a counselor, and I've helped people deal with the grief so many different times, but I think when it's personal, it just hits obviously a little bit different. So I can tell you all the advice of grief, or when it comes to being a widower, and I don't want to know what that's like, but what I've learned is this. So being a widow definitely has its challenges, I'm guessing. Dealing with the emotions that occur after a death can be incredibly challenging and super difficult and very sad. I'm assuming it's also terribly lonely, and the longer that you're with somebody, the worse off it can be. But grief is totally one of those things that just a lot of times doesn't make sense. So let's talk about grief and loneliness after a death. If you've been through a loss, you probably felt the wealth of emotion that comes from that. I want to let you know that grief is never linear. That means straight, right? Or it's a process. But it's really a roller coaster. And what I really hate, you guys, and coming from a mental health therapist point of view, I really hate that they say that there's a grief process, because there really isn't. Whatever you're feeling and thinking and going through is natural for you. Everybody's going to handle grief totally different. A death in my family, I'm going to handle differently than you're going to handle a death in your family and your friends and so on and so forth. So I really hope that you get that out of this. So if somebody has a death in their family, or they have a friend or loved one that died, please don't compare their experience to death to like your experience to death. Death is just so individual, and it's just like the fingerprints that we have. We each have an identifying fingerprint, and each of one of us have different fingerprints. And that is how I look at grief. It is totally different to each and every person. After death, it's very, very important to give yourself some time to heal and process your emotions. I would say that as a blanketed statement. You might want to surround yourself with support systems like friends and family. All of that can be super helpful. I think it helps when you can also share your thoughts and feelings and memories of your loved one who passed away with others. Talk about them, share memories, share funny stories, maybe eat the food or eat the drink that they used to like to do. Just looking at photos and videos can definitely bring people together and help the grieving. And there's no set time limit. There's no set time limit on grieving. Like I said, we've all been taught those stages of grief, but you know what, guys? Grief is like a fingerprint. So over time, if you've dealt with death, you know that over time, it gradually kind of sort of ish gets better. You're going to have some good days and you're going to have some bad days. But since we're here to talk about the Golden Bachelor, Gerry, he is ready to date. So if Gerry was a client of mine in my office, some things I might talk to him as he's contemplating getting into the dating scene, I would tell them that there's no wrong time and there's no right time for a timeline. You just have to go over what's good for you. I might tell Gerry, hey Gerry, it's okay. Just take the time to heal and trust your gut instinct to when time is right to be opening yourself up to another person, opening yourself up to new experiences, which can include dating, but don't feel pressure to date. I might suggest that they engage in activities or hobbies or other things that he enjoys to meet people his age. But what I've learned from doing therapy with a lot of people my age and older, and I'm not golden yet, but I'm kind of getting there, is that it's really hard to meet people. So Gerry is on this show to meet people. And before you disregard that, I would say until you're in Gerry's shoes, let's not judge. Just like I said about the fingerprints, right? Let's just bring that home. Grief is very, very individual. And Gerry's like, you know what? I am going to date and I'm going to put myself out there on this show. I'm going to be the very first Golden Bachelor. And I really hope that the show or the episode, the first episode and the episodes to follow is really going to talk about his journey with grief and the process of him trying to fall in love. And, I hope he's worked through it with a counselor or a therapist. But either way, we are going to assume as the general public that Gerry has worked through his issues and that he is trusting his gut instinct that it's time for him to date. So I'm assuming as Gerry starts going through the dating process, he will probably experience feelings of excitement, maybe some anxiety, and probably a little nerve-wracking at times. He's going to be dating 22 women. That's 22 different personalities, 22 different experiences. And the older we get, the more mature we are, the more experiences we get. So I'm really excited to see the types of personalities Gerry's going to meet. Just a reminder, while you're here, please hit like and subscribe. My friend Pauline and I have this mental health YouTube channel where we talk about anything and everything around mental health, relationships, and yada, yada, yada. So Gerry, and anybody out there like Gerry, if you're going through some grief and you're wondering if you should date again, let's follow Tammy's tips for reintroducing yourself to the dating world, even though I'm married and I haven't dated for a really long time. 1, Gerry, take your time. There's no rush to jump into dating. You just need to allow what happens, happens. Number 2, reflect on what you want. Wow, that's not flattering. What are you seeking in a partner in this stage of your life? Are you looking for companionship? Are you looking for somebody to share the couch with? Are you looking for somebody to go to movies with, hobbies with, long-term commitment? Knowing your own desires can help you guide in your way of navigating through this whole dating scene. 3, expand your social circle. Join clubs, groups, organizations, and align with your interests. Maybe find a reality dating show like Gerry did. This can help you meet like-minded individuals and provide opportunities for socializing and potentially meeting somebody special. Number 4, online dating. Consider trying online dating platforms specifically designed for older adults, such as senior dating sites. These platforms can provide a definite way to meet people your own age who might have similar interests. Be open-minded, number 5. Keep an open mind when meeting new people. You may find that your ideal partner looks different than what you initially imagined, but allow yourself to get to know somebody beyond their appearance or age. Look at them on the inside, not on the outside so much. Number 6, communication. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. Communication, your needs, your boundaries. As you begin dating, it's important to communicate your needs and boundaries very, very clearly. Being open and honest about what you're looking for and what you're comfortable with will ensure a healthy and fulfilling relationship. Hopefully. Number 7, seek support. Consider joining groups seeking out counseling service geared towards widows or widowers. Talking with others who have gone through the similar experience can provide valuable insight and emotional support. Remember that the most important thing, Gerri, and anybody who might be going through this, is take it at your own pace. Dating should be an enjoyable experience, so trust yourself and have fun. So, good luck on your journey. The Golden Bachelor is set out to air on September 28th, which is right around the corner. Check your local listings to see when it airs in your area. And I am going to follow up with the Golden Bachelor and talk about his 22 different experiences and 22 different ladies. So come back for that. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you. Mwah.